For me, decolonizing education is understanding that spirituality is a vital, integral, important part of Indigenous knowledge. When I teach a student, I believe that in order for them to learn from me and I from them, we need to understand that we are holistic beings. Each of us need to take care of our physical bodies, our thoughts and emotions, our mental health, and especially our spirits. When you mention the word spirituality, some people automatically jump to the idea that I'm talking about a religion. But I believe a person can be spiritual without practicing a religion. I'm a spiritual person, and remember, I don't go to Longhouse or church. Good question. I'm going to think about it, and I'll get back to you. Our knowledge, that's Indigenous knowledge, comes from ceremonies and rituals. Marie Baptiste discusses how integrating this knowledge in the curriculum has the potential to confront the existing tension about teaching religion in secular public schools. Of course, presenting this knowledge to schools and students must be done in an ethical manner without exploiting Indigenous people and their knowledge. I can give you an example of what I mean by an ethical manner without exploiting Indigenous knowledge. So there's some teachers at my school who are very particular, and these are the teachers who attend Longhouse. These teachers are the ones who I say have a lot of healing to do. Usually, they have their minds made up about everything before they even hear anything about it. I know it sounds harsh to say it's all of these teachers that attend Longhouse, but it's sad but true. My principal always says that we are our own biggest obstacle. Anyway, there's a game that's played at midwinter ceremonies, and these are ceremonies in the Longhouse that they were the most recent ceremonies. The long ones, the big ones, they were just held in January of this year. When all of the big days are done, at the end they play a game called the Peach Pit game, and it's a gambling game. So it can take a long time sometimes, and like up to 3 days to complete. I won't go into details of how the game is played, but I will say it's an excellent way to teach probability in math. But I would bet you my right arm that if I wanted to share this knowledge with a non-Indigenous person, my name would be Mud. I understand where the bitterness is coming from, but I also believe that if we stay confined to our reserve and not share our knowledge with everyone, our knowledge is not only going to be lost, but we will never be successful at creating an Indigenous philosophy that can be integrated into a curriculum, any curriculum. Maybe I would feel different if I attended Longhouse growing up. Maybe I would feel different if I could speak the language. Who knows? What I do know is I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. The Creator made this plan for me, and He gave me all kinds of options and trusts that I'm going to choose the path that is intended for me. I know this. This is why I know I'm going to learn my language. And I suppose I've just answered why I think I'm a spiritual person. I hope that makes some sense. I really liked what Dr. Patisse said in the video right near the end. She was talking about questioning and refusing to accept the status quo. She discussed that recognizing Indigenous knowledges have an amazing way of building humanity that can be maintained for the long term, because it encompasses relationships with everything in the world for a future that is sustainable. Decolonizing education is allowing Indigenous youth and people a way to be proud of themselves. It's recognizing that our traditional teachings explain many of the things that are going on in the world. It's validating an entire nation of people and telling them they are valued, and so is the knowledge they hold.